Alright, guys, it's just me today. I couldn't get a hold of Lucas for recording, so I figured I'd, I don't know, play something a little bit more thoughtful than we normally do. I guess Tony and Matt are both busy with school. Haven't really heard from them in a while, but, What the fuck?
Scott!
Where'd you even come from?
I got it all done. I'm through everything. What are you doing?
I'm playing Stardew Valley.
No, we're not playing Stardew Valley. Get rid of this.
What?
No, give me this.
Alright, we're gonna finish
We're getting it done. We're getting it all out of the way.
This is the end of Dead Rising.
Hopefully.
Fingers crossed, yeah.
At least in this sitting. It'll be for us. This might take more than one video, though.
Oh, yeah. I'm gonna chop it up. Mm-hmm. Matt's finally back, guys.
Ooh, good to be back.
He didn't die. Also, he broke into my house.
Yes. You shouldn't leave your key just under the mat.
That was not a key that you used to enter my home. That was a hammer.
Well, you still shouldn't have left the key under the mat.
Point. Notwithstanding.
All right, so now... Oh, right. Oh, right. Beautiful thing. Let's find out...
I think you have to go to Carlito's hideout. Is that where we left it? Hit the watch.
This one.
D-pad.
Hideout.
Carlito's hideout in the North Plaza.
Alright,
fuck it. Have we been there yet? I can't fucking remember what the last episode was that we posted.
I was going to say we're about to find out, but we're not.
Well,
we're just going to do it.
We'll get there.
Yeah.
Eventually. Together.
Alright. Okay, zombies need some killing. Oh, what the heck?
There she is.
Hello.
Oh, that's right. She's going to bring you to the hideout, and you've got to walk with her. But it's not one of those situations where you have to call her.
Isabel, this way. Oh, no.
Yeah.
I never go this way.
She's going to open up the elevator, and you're going to have to kill all the Zambam bros.
How do I hit things?
X button.
Actually, I did remember I was just being shit.
Oh. Well, I
guess I'm going to press the button.
Yeah.
Wow, right to it. All right.
Hey, friends.
Isabel, get in here.
She's just like a regular survivor. You just gotta, like...
Do you have to call her?
No, she's close enough. You just gotta hit the button.
Oh, I see.
Yeah. Just like the good old days.
Oh, I'm very rusty.
Back when you committed multi-murders.
Back when I committed multi-murders? I stopped doing that at some point?
Oh, that's
I was moideing my papers.
Moideing,
yeah.
Okay.
Thought that was pretty clear.
Can I get you to take that one more time? Clean take.
Murdering.
Oh, well, I was expecting with the accent.
Well, you wanted a clean take.
I want a clean take with the accent.
Oh, I see. Moist.
Damn it.
Point Matt? Alright.
Chalk one up for the bad guys. Oh, man.
Alright, Izzy, where are we going?
Oh,
wow.
Yeah.
The zombies have been busy.
Getting more well, I mean, all of those people you killed.
But I double tap. I watched Zombieland.
Yeah, that's fair. What was that other one that we were... Oh, this one wasn't with you, but the first encounter with a monster in... I guess it's not the first encounter with a monster, but basically The Evil Within 2 is out now. And one of the first monsters that shows up is like halfway between a horrendous, like, rust and blood Silent Hill Otherworld, and also a, like, weird, like, Kojima abomination.
Oh.
So it's got, like, a hand that is made out of human arms. The fingers are each an arm. And it's the nastiest thing.
It's the grossest. And
then after that, the first monster that you encounter that you're supposed to come into contact with is just, like, a regular old Zambo sort of thing. And he shoots her in the head in a cutscene. Like, first things first, he gets his gun, he shoots her in the head, and then it's like lying there, and all of a sudden, like, an Ouroboros, like, Resident Evil 5 style, like, sludge starts growing out of the head of the monster where the bullet hit.
Oh.
And then your actual gun tutorial is you having to do the double tap because Sebastian couldn't do it on his own.
Oh. Okay, that's pretty good.
It's very Zombieland-esque.
I actually, I really like Zombieland, and in one of the deleted scenes, you learn about one of his other rules, which I think is a good one that should not be overlooked, and that's plastic baggies.
Plastic baggies.
Put everything in plastic bags.
Put everything in a plastic bag.
That's your ammunition,
Your
batteries,
guns, ideally.
everything. Just, nothing get wet, nothing get blood on it.
Spare food things.
Yeah.
Yeah, that's good.
Plastic baggies save lives in the zombie apocalypse.
That's...
You see all that health bar that she's lost? That
Should've put it in a plastic bag?
That has been me hitting her with more than... No, I need that cleaning, excuse me.
Oh, what the fuck?
Oh, I don't have enough.
Oh, you do have a lot of chainsaws. You could drink some juice right now.
Okay.
You took 3 hits.
What is this? Square? Yeah.
Yeah. Square. Can you tell that I'm the only one on the channel that has an Xbox instead of a PlayStation 4?
Yeah, I just showed my hand a little bit there.
Yeah. Oh yeah, I was gonna just backpedaling for like half a second. First off, as soon as you can open that door, just open it and you're good to go. But confirmed right now, we're doing, you and I think, would be a good team. We're doing Evil Within 2 on the channel.
Sounds great.
Yeah.
We know I loved that game the first time.
Did you play it?
I actually did play it.
Cool.
Well, watched a buddy play it, but
gotcha.
In some respects, that's close enough.
The first one's not a great game, honestly. I kind of got some beef with the game. It had a lot of cool things going on, but it didn't really... It's not great. Second one, super fucking good. Like real good. Like, inspired by The Last of Us good, you know?
Oh, okay, great.
Yeah. They really got their heads out of their asses as far as, like, theming and storytelling was concerned, and then just really made the gameplay work, so... We'll get there.
No, I'm excited.
Yeah. Also, there's a lot of stuff that's, like, very The Cell-esque. You know that movie?
The Cell.
The Cell, yeah.
I don't, and I assume that's Cell with a C?
Yeah. It's a horror-ish movie, like a horror drama, where there's a person who, like, she is a detective of sorts, and she solves crimes using, like, some special technology that allows her to enter the memories of her, like, criminals and things like that.
Sure.
And so what happens is it's the memory version of the event instead of the actual event. So everything, it's a lot of, like, weird still shots of a crime in the action with over-dramatization of the crime happening, so it kind of looks like a vignetted painting. And she gets to move in and through it to try and decipher what exactly happened. Oh. So it's very visually interesting and
great.
huge inspiration, clear in Evil Within 2, because there's whole segments where, like, there's this scene where there's a woman in, like, a long ball gown, and there's, like, a bunch of horrendously mutilated corpses at her feet, and there's, like, things being suspended around her, like bloody flesh and stuff. And if you go around to the back, you can see that the gown opens to be a rose. And it's just...
That's great.
Fucking gnarly. And that's been the segment where we talk about the wrong game.
Yeah, third half of that was just me being like, how do I play this game again?
Right. How do I not kill Isabella?
Oh, we need subtitles.
Oh, dip.
Oh,
there
okay.
it is. There was just a moment of silence.
I couldn't tell if his lips were supposed to be moving.
Yeah, it's hard to... we really did make this easy for ourselves. Oh, no. You brought up Zombieland, so here's a question.
Mm-hmm.
What is, in your opinion, your favorite zombie movie that you've seen?
Honestly, Zombieland would be up there.
Yeah. I feel like that's a conversation that we could have had at any point during this. But,
no, that's fair. Yeah. I probably haven't seen half as many zombie movies as you've seen.
I've seen almost all of the zombie movies.
I'd imagine that's not a hyperbole even.
I have a degree in film, and I got into film by getting into horror film, and I got into horror film by getting into zombie movies. So,
I actually... what is that one called? It'll take me 2 seconds. But actually, there's a zombie movie that I know you haven't seen because I've talked to you about it outside of this before.
You should, you can save on that rug.
On...
The rug you just walked past. Right
this is
there.
a rug?
Yeah.
Oh, okay.
See? It's your new bed.
Okay, well, I mean, it works.
I like your... Ah, man. I feel like we should get nicer shoes.
No, we're doing running. We need runners.
The sneakers are just... Alright, so what is... Are you just supposed to go back to the security room?
I'm just gonna follow the arrow and see what happens.
Are you not going to check the mission prompt?
Nah.
Okay. So what was the one? The movie that you Brought up once before.
I would have to look it up, and I'm playing a video game right
The
now.
gears are a-turning. All right,
but it was from my Apocalypse Film Studies class.
Oh yeah, I do remember you mentioning it, but I can't place it because
it's all a very thinly veiled don't do drugs movie.
Okay.
And it's super funny. Well, I don't know how funny they meant it to be.
Is it intentionally, like, is it a comedy, or is it just funny because it's bad?
Actually, it is a comedy.
Okay.
Oh man. I'll look it up in a second.
We'll
but
there.
I'll tell you about a little bit.
Okay.
First of all, the movie opens up with an unskippable 15 minutes of just ads from I believe the Indian government about doing drugs and the.
Okay, is it a Bollywood movie?
I actually don't think it is.
Huh.
Yeah.
Curious.
Basically, the main boys are stoners.
420 every day.
Yeah. And then they end up getting an invite to an island party.
So is it Scooby-Doo the movie?
It's Scooby-Doo the movie. You figured it out.
Was it Scooby-Doo the whole time?
And then that arrow turned abruptly.
It kind of tries to follow the road a little bit, and you're kind of off-roading, but you're going to want to go back to the room that you started this sequence in, I'm pretty sure, at least.
Long story short, drugs being handed out, they're turning people into zombies.
Okay.
They, through a various string of events, don't end up taking the drugs, which is a little bit shocking if you know these boys.
Okay. Also, I was going to say, this is starting to sound like, do you remember the opening of Sunset Overdrive?
Oh,
where everybody's drinking
yeah.
the energy drinks and gets all jacked up? Yeah.
The crux of the matter is, like, the big thing at the end of the movie is that if you give the zomboys other drugs, it, like, neutralizes and just turns them into essentially potatoes.
Okay, you're gonna die.
I am not gonna die.
You should have some orange juice.
I will never die.
Oh, Simone has a question to ask of you.
Bring her a handgun.
You can get one of those off of a cop somewhere.
Okay, well,
also have some orange juice.
Yeah, I'm gonna go drink some orange juice, pick up some orange juice, and be a blast.
Yeah. Once you get the orange juice, if you jump off of here, like, onto the awning where the ninja sword is, and then jump down again, you can, there's some cops that hang out in the fountain down there. That's,
Oh, God.
You son of a bitch.
I'm so sorry. What about this potted plant? It has a gun on it.
That's a weapon. Okay.
Oh gosh.
Oh god.
Oh gosh. All right. There you go.
So if you make the drug zombies smoke weed, then they turn into potatoes?
Yep.
Oh, wow. So yeah, right there you can see there's like 3 cops.
Zomboys, got it. So the whole message is don't do or mix drugs.
Oh, I guess that makes sense. Yeah, right there, one of those guys is gonna have. Oh no, they all have nightclubs.
Hey.
One of the other ones should have a gun. There should be somebody kind of more southeast, up that way. Yeah, that guy. There he is.
Yeah, you got a gun. I need that. What should I exchange it for?
Honestly, drop the orange juice. You can always come back here and pick up more.
Fair enough.
Oh God. You're playing with fire there, son.
Only way I know how.
So is that your favorite zombie movie, or is that
no? It would be up there, and I'll before we end this recording session, I'll bring the name up.
Actually plug the movie.
Or if I forget, just put it up on screen right now.
I'll slap it in here if we fuck up.
Yeah. Actually, it honestly might be Zombieland, but I mean, who doesn't love Shaun of the Dead?
Shaun of the Dead classic, absolutely. Shaun of the Dead is like one of the best zombie movies, and also just like one of the best comedies. You know?
Yeah, it's great.
It's finely crafted. That Edgar Wright guy, he knows.
Yeah, right. Who would have thunk it?
Oh my god, my favorite zombie movie. It might be. Oh my god, there's so many to pick from. I'm gonna do a couple of shameless plugs of zombie movies right now. Of course, Shaun of the Dead, everybody knows. The original George A. Romero's Dawn of the Dead, I believe it's 1976 is when it came out. I don't know. It's an important movie. It did a lot for the genre. It did a lot for horror movies in general because of what it did for practical effects in horror movies. Like,
okay, fair enough.
kind of Tom Savini, who was one of the co-stars of the movie, but he also did all of the effects. He pretty much, I don't know, he changed the entire industry over the course of working on Night of the Living Dead, Day of the Dead, and Dawn of the Dead.
Take a look at this.
Oh, also, sorry, I know you're about to plug this one, but I can't pretend that I haven't seen 28 Days Later,
Ah, yeah.
which is just super good.
Another one that revolutionized the whole prospect of a zombie.
Yeah, no, it's...
Sprinting zombies all of a sudden.
Also, am I about to save Carlito?
Yeah, you gotta save him to figure out what the password is. You gotta save him from a cannibal chef boy.
What if I'm a little late? Just like a little.
Just a bit, just a smidge. God, what's another good one? There's a couple of good ones out there. I mean, Peter Jackson's first movie ever. Brain Dead or Dead Alive, depending on which country you live in.
Yeah.
It's a movie. It's starring a guy who is like.
Oh, I think of the woman with the handgun.
Yeah. The guy is markedly a lot like Charlton Copley from District 9 and the A-Team. Yeah, you know the guy. Fucking prawns! But the guy, it's this weird movie because it's really addresses a lot of things about like Oedipal complexes and stuff like that. Because there's this really weird toxic relationship between the main character and his mother.
Where's the lady?
Simone. I don't fucking know. There,
Simone.
in the back.
Oh, right here.
Oh, Floyd Still Wants Wine, I think.
Go fuck what Floyd wants.
Basically, the main character is like a super dork, and he's got a horribly toxic mother who is like rules his life.
Mm-hmm.
And the movie opens with this woman who she's sort of presented to be sort of like I know that this can be considered a slur, but sort of like a gypsy.
Mm-hmm.
And there's like a tarot card happening.
Sorry, should I give it to her?
Give it to her, yeah.
Thank you very much.
She'll love you. She got bit, so she wants the gun so that she can put her down if she
starts
turns.
to turn.
Yeah.
Wait, is there a chance that she won't?
I don't know.
Okay.
Getting request fulfillments is a way of making sure that everybody stays, and the more survivors you have rescued, the closer you are to a good ending.
Gotcha. Sorry for interrupting you like
No,
three times.
that's fine. But yeah, the girl finds out that she's allegedly the love of her life is going to enter through the door in the next minute, and it's this dork guy.
Mm.
And so she's like, oh, he's like the tarot cards say that he's my love, so I'm in love with him. I'm gonna figure out how to make him love me too. And so she asks him out, and he's like, your classic like guy that doesn't know how to speak to girls sort of thing. Turns out that every time that they go out to hang out, the mom becomes more jealous, and she starts trying to sabotage the whole thing. And eventually it leads to her getting bitten by a monkey and dying.
Oh.
And then she becomes like a super zombie, and like he's trying to hide the fact that she's a super zombie. And the entire town starts getting infected, and it's one of the goriest movies I've ever seen. Like there's this whole end sequence where the main character, I was thinking of Charlton Copley's character from District 9. I was gonna say, I think his name is Wickus. No, wait.
I was gonna say.
But there's this whole scene where his house is filled with the zombies, and he shows up with his lawnmower, and he's like overturned it and like is holding it like a shield, like a spinning blade shield, and he just walks down the hallway back and forth like 5 times and turns all of the zombies into paint, and it's absolutely disgusting. It's like borderline unwatchable.
Also, how you considered Warm Bodies?
Warm Bodies, I thought was kind of cute. I know a lot of people have beef with it because they're like, teen romance, play. It's a cute movie.
I actually like movies that play with genre a little bit.
Yeah.
Although I was hoping that I was just gonna rattle your cage a little bit there by saying Warm Bodies.
Oh, no, see, I don't have too much beef with that movie, actually.
It's upsetting to me, that's okay.
I know a lot of people hated it, but I like Nicholas Hoult. That guy's pretty good.
I like Nicholas Hoult as well.
I think the female lead is Teresa Palmer, and she's good as well. So, what are you going to do?
Nothing, I guess.
Suffer.
That's right.
You're going
what?
Underground.
But the other one's pointing that way.
That way. Trust me.
Okay, I'll trust you.
See? That's pointing fucking that way.
Okay, no, you're right.
Fuck, what's some other zombie movies? I haven't... actually sat down and watched a zombie movie in a long time because of oversaturation.
Yeah. Actually, tell you what. I watched The Walking Dead, and I gotta say,
Are you caught up?
I'm 100% caught up.
Oh wow.
And I got to say it's not always a great show, but gosh, when that show is good, it can be the best.
Oh yeah, I'll definitely concede that.
Yeah. I don't want to turn this into a spoiler, but so did you ask if I'm caught up because of the recent?
No,
controversy?
I've got no fucking idea
there's
what's
some
going on.
big controversy going on. Controversy, yeah, great. Thank you.
Get in the car real quick.
How do we feel about a motorbike?
It's fine. Either one's good.
Yes.
Basically, once you get down there, you're gonna take a right. I said right. I meant left. You're gonna take a left, and you will get to where the boss fight's gonna happen.
I almost avoided all the zombies there. I was gonna ask if you're proud of me, and now I know you're not.
I'm not.
Sorry, take a left?
Yeah. Once you get down there, it'll be just a left, and then it's just follow the course. There's going to be a big door once you get to the end of the hallway. Open up the big door. So yeah, is there a new big controversial thing in The Walking Dead?
Oh, yeah, but I don't want to turn this into a spoiler.
Yeah, I don't know.
I guess this might not come out immediately. Tell you what, spoiler warning and just talk about it?
Yeah, spoilers for The Walking Dead currently. Did you
Disney.
hear that Carl gets hit in the eye?
That's actually so funny. So, spoiler?
Yeah.
Carl got bit.
Oh, all right.
Well, and the controversy comes in is that his dad made a Facebook post being like, so they essentially fired my son days before his 18th birthday after saying they wanted him on for the next 3 years, and like I'm super upset with AMC, yeah. And,
oh my god.
He's like, and I'm not going to pretend like that like we're not grateful or anything, but this is kind of a dick move.
That sucks.
Yeah.
Oh
and
my god.
I have no idea why they did it. It might have just been to surprise people.
Yeah,
because I don't think the actor did anything to like.
No,
off the show.
I never heard any shit about Chandler Riggs. Like,
wow, you're very good with actors. You're right. Yeah. That is his name, but I didn't know until I heard about this one.
But I never heard any beef about him on set. Like, he's never been an issue.
No.
Yeah, that's so nuts.
Yeah, and in fact, I wouldn't. If his dad hadn't have posted a thing, I would have thought that there was no way they were going to kill Carl, and that somehow he was going to be immune or something.
Or they were going to figure out some way to elongate, like they were going to find the Zombrex of the show or whatever.
Yeah.
Good old Zombrex.